All right, now we're recording. Now we're recording. Thank you for that sweet prayer, Erica. Thank you for covering our team and all of us as we join tonight to play and chat and learn and just love on each other as teams. So we have received, it was really kind of fun because I wasn't expecting anything from corporate. But then we got in the mail this white envelope that was just addressed to us and nothing else. It was like, okay, I know we didn't order anything. I know, I don't think, which Maggie's birthday is next week. And so I'm like, did I order something? But I know I hadn't yet. So I was like, what in the world could it be? And so I opened it up and there's this top secret confidential envelope. And it's by Sharon C. Kretz. So creative. Sharon Secrets. Yes, thank you, Jana. So then it also has in there, I'll just kind of give a quick little, and you've probably seen this floating around on Facebook, but here is Sharon Secrets herself in corporates. She has gone and stolen the file. So she knows what's up. Then with a napkin with all the plans that they have, top secret, of course. I guess those are Sharon's fingerprints. And then this just intimidated the dog out of me. It's all kinds of math and formula, but it's not really as hard as it looks because there's letters that you use the code to figure out. But then this is the thing that got me interested because this has a lot of blacked out words and I'm gonna have to take my glasses off because I can't see. Okay, relax. So the words on here are, yes, Jana, can you see through it? The words on here are, so let's start. These are just little words that are on here that give us clues to what the product will be or what it will do. And then we'll kind of give a little background of the research that we've done and Smart Jana's son did, because I thought it was all hard and then it was like, oh, just decipher little letters. So Jana's smart little college student deciphered it for us, and this is what we came up with, some of the things we came up with. And then we want to guess what you think the product might be. And we want to throw that into a prize. And this is for everybody watching now. Love that y'all joined us tonight because it just, nights like this, I told Marcy this earlier, nights when I get to either talk to y'all or see you face to face just fills my cup. And I need my cup filled big time right now. And so it just fills my cup. So thank y'all for jumping on. But this is for all of you and for anybody that watches a replay. And we'll put some kind of a deadline on there. But all guesses will go out. And then as soon as they reveal this, we're thinking October 15th or, sometime late October that they'll reveal the new product. And the winner or the one that gets closest or, whoever guesses closest or wins will get a prize. So that's always fun. Love prizes. So here are the words that this product has or it can do or just associates with it. Calories. That's interesting. Muscle mass. Again. Convenient options. We're all on the go. I mean, days that we have like, okay, I need something convenient. A healthy diet. We all strive for that. 3 mouth watering. That's all it says. And Erica, I saw you post about that. 3 mouth watering flavors. I don't know. Maintenance. 5 MTHF folate. Vitamins A, C, and E, and high quality. We know Plexus is not going to do anything not high quality, so that's a given, but they threw it in there anyways. So those words are intriguing. Now, Jana, do you want to come up, or do you want to tell what Aaron came up with, the BC, all that kind of stuff? Do you want to talk about that? Hang on a second.
Okay, am I good now? Okay, so I'm like you. I saw all of the, math looking stuff, and immediately I hollered, Aaron! I thought it was a bunch of math, but it turns out I don't believe these formulas are solvable. He said, Mom, these formulas aren't solvable because there are no values. And I'm like, oh, but it did have a cipher, and the letters were to be deciphered using their, and they had a tricky cipher. It wasn't an easy one like you did in elementary school. So he figured it all out. He figured out the clues. So here are the things that he deciphered for us. Promotes weight loss. I'm up for that. Essential amino acids. And for some reason he put that's a colon. Okay, so here are the essential amino acids. Leucine, Leucine. I'm spelling this so you can look this up for your guesses. Valine, Filine. I thought he wrote down Valium, and I'm like, whoa, we're gonna get rich. Valine and glutamine, Glutamine, glutamine. Guess what? Oh, I'm going to tell you. I've already done my research. What those amino acids are, and then when you figure that out, you need to look up RBGH free. So does not have RBGH. Find out why you care about that, and it will help you make a good guess. It's also, he found out, non-GMO, which all of our products are non-GMO. So, we know what that means. If you don't know what that means and you're a Plexus person, look that up so you'll know how important it is our products are non-GMO. And then the next section he figured out says, helps you feel satisfied. And then the last section, which this is typical of our products, free from common allergens, gluten, and soy. I think your real keys are going to be right there, that stuff I told you in the middle that I spelled for you. And then RBGH. It will give you some clues. I don't know the answer either. We're not going to even be able to award anything until they tell us what it is. We don't know if it's one product. We don't know if it's two products. We don't know. That's all we've got is what they sent. The other thing, I don't think, Happy, did you talk about that napkin? Okay. So on the napkin, you see some lipstick and a little coffee stain, maybe chocolate stain. We don't know. It has a little drawing that says hunger here on the graph and it going down, and weight loss on this part of the graph. The words here, oh Lordy, get your pencils out. Linum, L-I-N-U-M. Okay, here's the second word of that part of that thing. Yeah, except it's backwards. Oh no, it's not backwards.
Oh, is it? Okay, I'm trying to go over.
Eusatitissimum. Eusatitissimum. U-S-I-T-A-T-I-S-S-I-M-U-M. That's like M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-V-P. Okay, and then Theobroma cacao. Okay, you guys take that, run with it, figure it out. That is all we've got. There are, like she said, a lot of stuff marked out. I'm assuming we'll see the whole rest of the memo. One thing I noticed, Kathy, did you notice this? I think I'm a better secret agent than you are.
No, I was going to say.
It says regarding Project Moo.
Yes.
What does that mean?
I didn't notice that until tonight.
Really?
Project Moo.
Yeah.
I noticed that tonight. I was like, what does that mean?
Hmm.
So I think what we'll do is give you some time to research, and we'll put the link to this call on the team page. And those that give their guess, we will look at those guesses. We'll hang on to them until they announce it, and then we'll get a winner for a prize. Does that sound good? Okay, awesome. Okay, yay, fun stuff. And I'm assuming we'll get more clues along the way. I don't know, but hopefully we'll get more clues along the way that'll give us even more. But that may be it, and that's a lot to work with. So anyway, okay, Marcy, you want to take it away?
I'm trying. Hang on.
Okay.
What am I doing? I'm sorry. I'm in my car outside my daughter's Bible study in the dark and trying to keep my car running, because the last time I did this, I killed my battery, and my husband had to come rescue me, and he wasn't happy. Because in Amarillo, I'm about as far away from home as I can possibly be right now, which is why I'm sitting outside the Bible study in the dark while all the high schoolers laugh at me as they walk in. So if my lights go off, I'll just keep talking and turn them back on. I'm trying to not be the floating blackhead. There, that's a little better. Black shirts don't go well. Anyway, what I want to talk to you about is on December 1st, I will have been with Plexus for 4 years. So I'm getting so close to my 4-year anniversary. And if you had told me when I started that at 4 years I would still be a gold, I would have laughed your head off, because I would have told you, no, I'm going to be so close to emerald. There's no way. If you would have told me that I would be where I'm at, I would have said, no. But y'all, the journey has been so worth it. But this has been a challenging little month. I don't know if you can see this. This is my passport that I got for the cruise that I'm not going on. And if you know me, you know that I am highly motivated by contests and prizes. It brings out the competition in me. And so Leaders Retreat is one of my favorite things we do all year with Plexus. I did not earn it my first year in. I was nowhere close to earning it, but I've earned it the last 2 years, and I've worked my tail off to earn it because it's so important to me. And this year I worked my tail off too, and I qualified. But I qualified about 2 to 3 hours too late. And I didn't find out for about 10 days after I qualified that I was about 2 to 3 hours too late. And I will not lie that I bawled like a baby. And I called my husband and I bawled, and I called my mom and I bawled. And then my dad got on the phone and he said, you got a decision to make. You get your 5 minutes to sob, no problem. You earned a trip and you didn't get it. It's okay to be upset. You get 5 minutes. And then you and God need to talk about your business. And we sat down, and I sat down with God, and I complained about winning a cruise I wasn't going to get to take. And he said, okay, legit. Why do you do Plexus? Do you do Plexus for the cruises? Is that why you're with Plexus? And I was like, well, I want my cruise. And he's like, okay, is that why you do Plexus? Is that your number one goal is to win Leaders Retreat? And I'm like, no, the reason I do Plexus is because, number one, I love the products. Number two, it changed my life. Number three, I want to share that opportunity with my friends who need it for health reasons and my friends who need the money. And he said, okay, then what does it matter if you're not going on a cruise? I'm like, because I want the cruise. But I have just spent the last couple of months really sitting down and saying, is this business worth it? Is it worth it if I never get on stage? I've gotten so close to getting on stage. In 4 years, I've never gotten on stage, and it's one of my life goals. And I'm telling you, one of these years I'm getting on that stage if I have to rush the stage and get hauled off by security. But I'm getting on that stage. That's my personality. That may not be your thing. I have never gotten a big check. Never even gotten close to a big check. I've never earned winner's dinner. I've not earned the cruise this year. There've been so many. I did earn one thing where I thought I was going on stage, and then I didn't get to go on stage because there were 2 levels, and I missed the top level by 1 month, and I bawled like a baby again. You can see I have issues with not winning, but that's who I am, and God loves me anyway. So, but is this business worth it? If I never get on stage, if I never get a cruise, if I never go to Maui, if I never drive a Lexus? And the answer is 110% yes. Because I get a paycheck every month that puts ballet shoes on my kids' feet and lets them dance, and pays for a saxophone, and pays for rabbits and 4-H, has put food on our table more than once. When we first started Plexus, that's what it did, is it put food on our table. We were on WIC. We were $200 a year over Medicaid. We could not buy meat, and Plexus put meat and fruit on our table when we could not afford strawberries. My girls had not had strawberries in 6 months before we got our first Plexus check. 6 months, guys. More than that, I don't throw up anymore. 4 years, I don't throw up anymore. I got a text yesterday that said, girl, I just ran out of my ProBio 5, and I immediately started getting sick again when I ate. Do you have any extra at your house? I cannot live without it. Now, she only buys ProBio every month, but she's been taking it for 2 straight years now, and she's healthy when she's on it, and when she gets off it, she starts getting sick again. That's why I do Plexus. My middle daughter lost 10 pounds, all her belly fat, and I never get a call from the school nurse that says your child is having stomach issues again and can't eat her lunch. That's why I Plexus. My friend that no longer has migraines and hasn't had a migraine in 3 years, that's why I Plexus. So if you are one of those people like me who struggles with not winning, maybe you've never hit Consistency Club, or you've hit it 2 out of 3 months and not gotten a prize, or you hit it all the wrong months to get what you're trying to win. Okay, so you haven't won. Why do you do Plexus? And if it's for the prizes and it's for the contests, or you're just super competitive like some people that I know, let's keep working on those and let's set goals together. Because you can tell I'm going to go for all these contests and I'm going to keep going for them. But I'm going for them even now with a different mindset of, I love that I get the opportunity to do that. I love that my friends sit down with me and say, your company is so amazing. They really give you the chance to earn a cruise. Oh, there's my light. They really send you to Disney World. They really put you up at the Gaylord. Wow, not one of them has said, oh my gosh, you got cash instead of a cruise? What a loser company you work for. Every one of them has said, what a blessing that you got cash, that you got to pay for your new dishwasher. Wow, I wish I had extra money right now. Ding. Plexus is a blessing, whether you win, whether you don't win, whether your newest customer just quit and returned an unopened bag of Slim and a bottle of ProBio with 2 taken out of it, Plexus is still worth it, because we have products that change lives, and we have an opportunity that changes lives. And if it hasn't changed your life yet, you need to ask why, because it's legit. The products are legit, and if they haven't changed your life, sit down with one of us, or let's call into corporate and let's get some help to help you figure out which products you need to be taking and how. Because I guarantee there's a right mix for you. We may just not have found it yet. And if you're not making as much money with Plexus as you want to, let's sit down and figure out why. Maybe you need to get bolder and share. Maybe we need to change the way you share. Maybe you need to spend less time waiting for Facebook posts to get you business and actually talk to people that you know, like we used to do before we all just did Facebook. There is the opportunity for everyone. And let me tell you, Kathy and I were talking earlier today, and I was like, one of these days I am going to be on that beach. But even if it's 40 years from now and I'm doing it on my walker, I'm going to sit back and look at the lives I've gotten to change with Plexus, and even when at the friendships that I've made. Y'all, my friends are jealous of me and y'all. The things we get to do together, our Monday night calls, other moms want this friendship that we have, this fellowship, this opportunity to take 30 minutes out of your day and just go, and think about something else, contribute to something, be fed by something. I was at a retreat last weekend with a whole bunch of other moms from church. We were on a middle school retreat. We were at Great Wolf Lodge. And I was the only one in my swimsuit in the water park. I was the only one riding the slides. And I thought, all my Plexus friends would have gotten on the slides with me. And that's the truth. We've got the best group of friends, y'all. We don't realize how much fun we get to have and call it work. And people are dying for this opportunity. So get over yourself and your fear of rejection and share it with them. The worst thing that happens is they don't do anything with the opportunity and they don't make money. Or they don't take the products and they think they don't work. You know what? That's their choice. We are all responsible for what we do with the opportunities before us. Your job is to share, not the way I share, not the way Jana shares, not the way Kathy shares, but the way God made you share in that way. If you're Erica, you share with science. If you're Jana, you share with laughter and the craziest posts I've ever seen. If you're me, you share with the messy kitchen and twins. Everybody has their own way that they share. And that's good and that's right. And it is okay. We don't all do this the same way. And I just want to tell you, if you are frustrated, don't quit. Don't give up. Because someday you're going to look back and go, oh, I wish I hadn't quit. Because then you just start all over, either with this or something else. And this is the real deal. I've done other network marketing. This is the real deal. This is a real opportunity. The grass is not greener. There are other good companies out there, but we've got a pretty amazing deal. And so let us help you. If you're frustrated, if you're struggling, let one of us help you. Reach out to any one of us or your upline, and let us help you see what you can do. We get frustrated too. Kathy and I were a little frustrated earlier. So you know what we did? We called each other and we encouraged each other and we came up with a little bit of a plan and we agreed to keep going together. And that's what this team call is all about to me. It's my community. It's my little bit of a sanity break where I see my friends and I say, oh yeah, I'm not in this alone. So if you don't want to do this alone, don't. Jump in here with us and let us help you. And Travis said, now that I have my passport, we're just going to start praying for that cruise. And we're just going to start praying for another opportunity. Because this was not the one and only trip that Plexus is going to offer. And one of these days, Plexus is going to put a stamp in this passport for me. And I'm going to bawl like a baby again. Because I'm going to remember when I didn't quit and I didn't give up and I held this passport in faith of the things yet to come. So know that we love you and we are so excited to help you make Plexus all you want it to be. So that's what I have for tonight. Any questions?
Love that. Would you say any questions?
Yes.
Yeah, does anybody have
questions? Okay. Well, I know. Here's what I know, because this is the kind of competitive girl I am. Convention contest starts January 1. I already have convention on my calendar for June. I hope you do too. If you don't, put it on there. They've published the calendar and I'm going to repost it sometime this week in our team page. I want you to have Super Saturday on your calendar, whether you can go live or you're just joining us online, which is probably what I'm going to have to do. I want you to put convention on your calendar. The worst thing that happens is you can't go. But if you don't make a plan, you won't get there. So I am already starting to plan now. What do I need to do to be in momentum to take advantage of what I know is coming? We know there's a new product coming. What do I need to do to be prepared? Because that's on me. And I can't control what Plexus does, but I can control what I do. And so it's time to start planning and preparing and just reminding ourselves why we're here. So I'll shut up now. Now I'm rambling. So.
Oh, that's so good. And I am glad you have your passport because you're locked, armed, ready to go. And you did earn that cruise. I want to say you did earn that cruise. You earned that cruise just as much as the first person that earned it. And it just was a timing issue that the boat filled up. And so yep. What a blessing that they give you, $500 inside of, right? And so I know you're blessed by that. I know you're blessed by that. Yeah. I know anybody would be. Spend it on with Christmas time.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, Travis wouldn't have been able to go. And so it was so neat because God knew what he was doing. Travis would not have been able to go. And so it's like, okay, I can trust you even when I don't like it. Because now I'm like, I'm kind of glad we're not going on a cruise next week because I'd be by myself. So that's not fun.
He has a plan. It may not be our plan, but he has a plan for sure. And so I'm glad that it worked out the way it did, that it needed to for your family. And I love the wisdom of your sweet daddy because it says a lot about, and truly it gets down to the root of what you're working for. And I'm so glad you said it because it reminds me I need to go back to why I plexus. I mean, he said, do you do it before a cruise? No. What do you do plexus for? And so I would challenge each of us and everybody watching the replay to go back and truly think about if you had a certain amount of money that you need, and this doesn't all boil down to money, I want you to hear that. But if you had a certain amount of money that you could play, because I think if you have money coming, that means you're blessing someone. And so let's go with my little personality that wants to help people. That I know if I'm getting money, that means someone's been blessed in the meantime. And so that helps me justify it. But whatever amount of money you need, what could you do when you lay awake at night and you're worried, or your husband is laying right next to you and he's worried, or whatever? What are those worries? What are the things that keep you up at night? Why do you plexus? Why do you want to continue to plexus? Why do you go through the hard days and continue to go through the hard days? Because there are so many fun ones that way outweigh the hard ones. And so I think I would challenge each of us to go back to our why and why we do what we do and why we continue to show up and share these products, because they are, like you said, they are life-changing. Can't get the graphic of a strawberry out of my mind now because your sweet daughter can have strawberries. It's life-changing. I mean, it's a little deal, but it's life-changing for a little girl that may love strawberries. And so I know there are a lot of people out there that have some kind of an issue that these products are helping with. And I mean, I keep looking at Erica's face just glowing, and maybe it's not the product that we take from the inside, but it's our skincare product that we have. And I'm just, we're blessed to have a line of products that meet every single person that we come into contact with. We just have to share it. And so anyway, Jana.
I just want to say, I am, and this is completely in alignment with what you're saying. Someone's going to watch this. I hope that someone's going to watch this and they're going to, what I want to say to you, if you're watching the replay or whatever your situation is, and you might or might not have considered sharing, because we're all right here on this page. Every one of us is going to acknowledge that it is hard to put yourself out there and risk what you feel like is risking your, reputation. People are going to think you're wacky. People are going to think you're, what are people going to think? But I encourage you all to watch the stories. We have our testimony type page where we share all kinds of things. But when you read those stories, or you have people in your family, if you share with someone and their life has changed, like Mercy's daughter, or like me, or like, anybody, like my best friend with her migraines, you know that you have to share. So I challenge you, just start small and write down a list of people you care the most about. Who are the 10 people that you care the most about in your world? Could they benefit from the products? And could you reach out to them privately? It's like Kathy said, or Marcy, one of y'all, our Facebook posts, we just can't rely on those. Reach out and say, hey, I care about you. And I thought you might want to try this. The thing is, they've got their money back guarantee, so which they don't get if we tell them to go buy something at Walmart. And so we have every reason to be confident. Now, just one more thing to say. Our Double Diamond leader, one of our Double Diamond leaders, did a video today, and she said something that really sparked my brain going. I've said a lot of things, but she is on the advisory board, and so they know, those advisory board members know what's coming down the pike. They know what they're working on for a year from now. They know what they're working on for 2 years from now. They can't talk about that, but they know it. And when she says to us, because I know that she's a person who values her integrity very much, you know, her husband's been in business for way before Plexus. So their integrity, they're very much pillars of their community. When she says there are amazing things coming, more amazing products, that we will be like the next Amway. That's when I go, whoa, but better than Amway because of our all natural, or mostly natural products and all of that. So different, but that we have that kind of potential in growth. And so, you may not want to make it to the top of the company, and that's okay. It's okay to just want to pay for your products. But my main thing is to speak for all my friends who love on people, and I love people too. Think of 10 people. That's my challenge to you. Write down 10 people this week that are closest to you that you think that could benefit from better health, and get bold and brave and reach out to them. That's all. Just do that, and then add one of us in there. If for a third party, these little, do a little chat and say, hey, this is my friend Kathy. She knows a lot more about this than I do. This is my friend Erica. She knows a lot more about this than I do. We would love to do that for you. And we're never pushy. I'm very proud of us, our team, for that we're not pushy. People just love our products, right? So that's all I had. I actually had one thing that turned into 3 things, which that's typical. So anyway.
I love it. And you added the 10. Thank you for saying that. So I'm going to close this out in prayer real quick, and then we will let y'all get on with your night. But thank y'all for joining us tonight and for watching the replay. And I'll go ahead and add just to the bottom of to the end of this, just whenever we post a replay, to give your vote about what you think the new product's going to be. So let's just do some dissecting and some decoding and dig in and try to figure out what that new product is. And we'll get a winner for the one that is close. So anyway, I'm going to pray real quick. God, I want to thank you for this team. I thank you for these ladies and just everybody on our team that is so passionate about our products. And God, I pray that you will use us. I pray you'll use us and take us to the people that need these products. Father, I just pray. I know there are people out there that are laying awake at night, either in pain or just suffering from something, or just worried sick about how to make ends meet. And so, God, I pray that you would take us to those people, lead us to them, lead them to us, so that we can be a vessel to share that hope with them. And as we're sharing that hope, God, I pray that you would just open the door that we can share the hope of your son with them as well. And I just pray that you would just bless each one of our team members, just protect them and keep them safe and healthy. And until we meet again next Monday, just love you and thank you for everything you do for us. In Jesus' name, amen. All right.
Love y'all.